Hi,
partner?
baby.
Fine. How you guys doing?
We're doing
Doing
good.
WUZZAM SUPA!
Wait a
What
minute.
up?
Girl, we were just talking about hair and hair color. What is the color of your hair?
I do not know. People just drop me out with dates and I just put them on.
Girl.
I do not know the color.
You know what? First of all, thank you for coming to the shop. I've been trying to get you for a minute. I remember first seeing your videos on social media. You would just give like relationship advice. You probably be in the car, you be in the bed. I don't know where you be, but people would love you because you just always kept it 100. What was it like for you to just get that response from people and just look at your numbers just take off?
I thought it was pretty dope because it kind of made me more relatable to people. Like even my responses and my answers was straight to the point. Like I didn't know these people that was asking me these questions, but I was just giving them advice that I would take myself. And like even if I was yelling, I was cursing, like they was like, "Yeah, you right, super." So I thought it was pretty that they was even taking my advice, and I was just being extremely relatable. So I think that would made it more perfect for me. And people started asking more questions and people started following me and like the numbers really shot up. So I thought that was dope.
All right, so if you had someone who had a question said, listen, girl, I be trying to get it every day from my man, but he don't want to give it to me every day. What do I need to do?
That bitch.
That's my sister right there.
We can't even get away with saying that as men.
Boy,
Joe.
you can't get away with nothing close to that. Now that you are at the level and you reach the amount of people that you do, has that changed your approach, or do you feel more obligated to keep it as real, or do you feel yourself changing in any way that you present your opinions to people?
My opinions are the same. I just watch how it's said now. Now people are so soft and they feel like anything we say could cause harm to our brand and our business. So I would say the same. Like now I wouldn't say we're with him. I'll just say, tell him take off all his clothes. So say the same thing, but say it different because you don't want to offend people.
Absolutely.
And your brand is important, and you're building a business, and you don't want to have your business crumble either.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely. Hey, before we get to that, tell us your story. Like, how did you get to where you are? Because to me, it's just so impressive. It's like I probably came in probably somewhere in the middle when I saw you doing advice, but how did you even get to that point to where you are now?
That before advice hour, I was doing story time.
Okay.
Super. And I was telling them like sex stories. I was telling them stories like when I had bad relationships, like my first date stories, when I broke my virginity. So I was having all kinds of stories. And that actually took my name off. Like people was really tuning into my stories. Like a lot of my stories had like over 10 million something views,
Yeah.
And it was more so like they tuned into it because it was relatable. Like I was saying for the fat dude, when I had sex, and like, it was all type of stories that they had the same kind of stories, So that's how my name actually grew. Storytime with Super, and people was posting my stuff all over. Some made World Star, and that's how the name came up. So that's when made me start doing advice hour because they was asking me things like, how would I deal with this? Because you dealt with this, but that's how it all started. Storytime with Super.
Congratulations on your baby's probably about like 2 or 3 now, right? Something like that. Huh? Just a year old? Just one?
Yeah.
Oh wow, because I followed the pregnancy and all of that stuff. So congratulations.
What's the baby's name?
Yes.
Yeah. Name's Leah.
Oh,
Leah.
that's so nice.
Beautiful.
How is that balancing everything with your busy schedule, a new baby, all this been happening with COVID? It's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot. But I have a real strong team behind me, and my whole vision for my beauty brand was I want to run the company, but running from home so I can have time with my children, and at the time I was engaged. So I just wanted to really spend time with all of them versus having to go to work every day. So I only go to the warehouse when we have like, important meetings and stuff. But that was my vision. Like I had no problem with hiring management and hiring people that could actually do what I do, but they actually going to work. And I'm just, like they'll just call me to get approval for some things or whatever. But it's everything kind of coincides because everything I do for social media, like everything that I do at home, like I kind of like blog my life. Like so whatever I'm doing, some may go on Instagram, some may not, but I'm already doing it. So me recording is just me just adding it to, you know, social media. So everything just kind of went together because I've been doing this for years. So it's just normal for me.
I'm sorry. Are you surprised at all? Because like I'm a middle-aged man to say the least, and my wife, she's 20 years younger than I am, but she adores you. She's been following you. She knows all about you as well as our generation. Does it surprise you that your reach and your brand spans such, you know, a wide range and cast such a wide net of people?
Mm-hmm. I was surprised, but I also felt like it reached a wide range because of things that I talk about. You know, like even though to them I might be young, but I feel like I'm old. You know, I'm 30, I'm 32. You know, but I talk about stuff, you know, that people that's in their 40s and their 50s talk about. You know, and I still relate to the young people because what like doing now, I already did that already. So it's kind of like that's why they always ask for advice and stuff, but. And even with the beauty, I kind of have two consumers. Like I have the ones who love makeup, always been doing makeup. And by the brand being beginner friendly, I have the ones who want to learn makeup and trying to learn makeup. And my product's probably the first that they ever bought. So I have, and that's how wide that is for the Crayola Case, because I have these two people, you know, people that never had makeup and people that love makeup. So it just is, I get support from all over type of thing.
Right.
I got to tell you, Rick and George, I remember when this story came out about this woman, and that was you, beautiful.
WUZZAM SUPA.
And went and sold $1 million in cosmetics in 30 minutes, 60 minutes. And I remember going,
Hey!
and I was like, wait a minute, she black? Yes. I remember that happening. And I was actually talking to Swoosh Guys. He does the entertainment with us. And he was like, yes, honey, she is the bomb in the cosmetics. So we just want to say yes to that.
Absolutely.
That was
Congratulations.
huge.
Yes.
When that happened so fast, I mean, what were you thinking? Like, oh my God, $1 million in like
Listen,
60 minutes?
I cried. Like I didn't even realize my sister was recording me crying until I turned around. I'm like, oh, this bitch catching me crying. I would have never thought that it would have happened that fast, you know. And I'm usually like when I have a sale, I really just sit there and watch like the numbers grow. But and I never seen it grow that fast. And even to me, I felt like, well, if I could do $1 million in 90 minutes, and then like a few months later, I done $1 million in 60 minutes. So now I'm like, if I could just do that now, imagine if I had the inventory, imagine if I had the stock, because I would have made more money if I didn't run out of stuff. Like I really spent out of everything. And I'm like, it kind of taught me to get on my A game when it comes to inventory. Inventory is important. Like as long as you have the inventory, you shouldn't sell out. And if you never selling out, you're gonna always have the money. So it taught me a lot, but it was a big moment for me because I would have never thought that would have happened to me.
I just heard you mention warehouse now, so clearly you got a lot of inventory now, huh?
Oh yeah. I had a warehouse then though. It's just that I had a lot of stuff, you know.
Right.
So, but I didn't think it was gonna sell out like that. It's like everybody was just sitting there waiting for Cyber Monday, you know. That's why I tell people like it's the time is now to get ready for Cyber Monday. If you like, you know, and then everything with the pandemic stuff is taking longer to come, the shipment and stuff. The time is now to have so much inventory as well for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Even if you do sell out, you're gonna at least make $1 million.
Yeah.
So what is your I mean, all your products are fabulous, okay? But do you have a favorite? Is there a lip gloss, the foundation, the eye makeup, lashes? What is it?
My favorite is the lip glosses. The lip glosses, the brushes, the sponges, and then it's some things that I don't know how to use myself. Like my setting powder. I don't use setting powder but like a lot of the crayon cuties, they love the setting powder, and like they had to teach me how to use it. And of course, the blush binder is also my favorite right now because it's like one of the biggest.
Wait, let me see it again. I gotta put my glasses on.
I like I just came in front of the camera. The blush binder.
Okay. All right, open that up. Let me see.
It's 3 pages.
Nice.
Of blushes.
Oh.
How would you know?
Okay.
3 pages, and it's 18 blush shades. But of course, you know, you can use blush for you can use for eyeshadow, you can use lip liner, you can use it for contour, you can use for everything. And this drops on Friday actually at 11 p.m.
Okay.
So I think that's going to be one of the biggest products since the Box of Crayons palette. The Box of Crayons palette got the Crayola Case known. And I think is going to be the next big product. That we
I don't mean no harm. You need to be on Shark Tank. Shoot, you need to be sitting up there with them about your story, how you made it, and giving some advice, girl. Let me help you get up on Shark Tank.
Do you know, I was sitting here, minutes ago, thinking the same thing, that I envision you on that. I don't even know that you even necessarily need them at this point,
I mean, go on as Damon. I'm not mean.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
It don't matter what I'm going there for. If I go on that, I'll go on that just for promo and be like, nah, I'm good. I'll just use it to I'm going on TV, and then I just tell them no, like, nah, I'm good. I just wanted to promote.
Well, there are many people that go on that show just for that. They have no intentions of doing anything with their business but getting some exposure. We're very excited and proud of you, obviously, as an African-American woman. We just, we're not surprised, but it is empowering throughout our whole community, your story and the way you keep it real and the way that you have expanded your brand to so many different ways. It really, truly is impressive,
It is. And I know more than anything, it makes you see and feel that the power is really in the people. The fact that you said that you don't really need to go on the Shark Tank, I mean, that's beautiful. I mean, the fact that you sold out in 30 minutes of 1 million, you see where your strength is. Yeah. You did that. That is pretty amazing. Amazing.
What's next for you?
For me or for the current case?
For you, anything, any upcoming projects? Are you coming out with a clothing line? What?
We have a lot of upcoming projects.
You got some NDAs,
you can't tell, can you?
So what is it like? I mean, I know it must be pretty incredible when you walk around, not just your city, but just through the airports when people see you. What is that experience like?
It's a great experience for me. Like, I like how I could be having a bad day, and when somebody comes up to me and say how much I inspire them or how much they love me, like, that changes my whole mood.
Sure.
I think I've been doing this for 8 years. No, I've never turned down a picture. I've never told nobody no. I've never been mean, and it's because I don't think they understand how much that they change my day and they change my mood. Like, I could be walking through the airport, I'm late for my flight, or I'm mad as hell they lost my bag, and when somebody stop me, that makes my day.
Yeah.
All right, so when I follow you, you're gonna follow me back at the stress. Right. I'm the stress reliever. You gonna follow me back?
Of course.
All right. We gonna all be following you. Rick and Sasha, Rick Party Show, Sasha the Diva, all of us. Now listen, this is really special because something going back to what George said a little earlier. I mean, when you look at the age gap, I'm 20 whole years older than you are. 20. I have no business following you. I mean, because there's no connection. I'm not interested in relationship advice, nor am I interested in makeup. But I find you just as a talent, just incredible. I saw you and I said, I don't know who this young lady is. I don't know what she's gonna be doing, but she is amazing. And I've been trying to get you on the show for that long because you are amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That means
All right, well, I can't speak for them too, but Pooh, can I have some of that lip gloss?
You showcase
I want some cheek blush.
I'm seeing you beat right now, so I definitely got to send you the whole care.
Can you send me the whole kit, and I'm gonna get beat down with yours and do some video? Yes, thank you for looking out, huh? And they might need some powder too, child.
Sasha, text your information in the box right there.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
But listen, I know you can't tell us what's going on. We wish you the very best.
Continued success.
Yes, please do. And whatever you got going on, I'm gonna hit up Russell too, so we can know first before the world does.
Yes.
And thank you for giving us your time. It's the one, the only WUZZAM SUPA.
Yeah.